Hello, everybody. This is Elizabeth. I am doing my makeup. I'm just trying to find the perfect look today. So I'm gonna talk. Who's texting me? Y'all ever get those texts that you get so excited about? I do. Get so excited about these texts. It's nothing serious. I just get excited about them. I don't know. Maybe because I guess I'm single and I like getting like texts. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're grown now. Like, oh gosh. So we're like pretty grown. We don't do unnecessary things no more. But it's nice to get texts. Definitely from exes. It's like it's kind of cool. I think it's cool. I don't know about y'all, but I think it's very cool and it's fun. I don't know what I'm doing with my eyebrows, but it's okay. I guess. But and one girl asked me the other day, she was like, would you rather date somebody new or you're old? And I was like, definitely my old. I wouldn't mind my old. I like my old. Definitely if he likes me. That's a plus in my book. He likes me. And whatever the reason that me and him, we no longer are idle, guess what? It's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay, personally. I think my I think my exes is it's pretty cool. Majority of them are. Definitely the ones that we don't have any type of like children together. I like those. Definitely none of my kids' fathers. We can never. What I say? Never, and I mean never. Can never do it. I know some people like, oh girl, that's you too. That's too late. I know, but I'm just saying, I can never. Oh, let me put my powder on. Like I don't got nothing else better to do. Put this powder on. But yeah, like I'd rather never date like that again. Never. You don't. You go back. I feel like you can go back to guys that you just don't have any connection with. I mean, most of them. Some of them, because we're younger. We're younger. It's like we was younger and we had nothing to really deal with. I love powder. Don't ask me. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. That's the beauty of makeup. You don't even have to know what you're doing. You just gotta do it. Level. Trust me, it'll come off in a minute. But the longer I have this junk on here, the better. But I swear to God, I don't know what I'm doing. That's the beauty of makeup. And also, being an ugly chick. But in the meantime, what I was saying, let me dust some of this stuff off my nose. Make me look like what's that girl's name? Yeah, her. I just like to bake a little bit longer. Yes, let's bake. All right? Got one eyebrow done. Now to the next. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, like I enjoy my old. I enjoyed it. Definitely the ones that we don't have anything in common. We don't have kids together. Um, we just got history and consistency. That's what it is. I think it's mostly consistent. He's a little bit the guy I'm talking about. He's a little bit consistent in life, and that makes it beautiful at the end of the day. It makes it really beautiful. Yeah, that's how I look at it. It makes it beautiful. Make the whole thing a little bit beautiful. And nobody can't really take that away from y'all. You know? Nobody can't say, like, oh, nobody can take that away. That's the beautiful part about, you know, definitely redating somebody. It's not really redating. It's just he calling you back or just make you seem like he haven't never forgot you. That's the beauty part of, dating. I like dating. I am a dater, but um I'm just a dater. I'm not really a beauty queen, but I do like to date. But but I have a friend. I like telling people business, by the way. So don't tell me none of your business, okay? No, I'm just kidding. I have a friend that she is a terrible dater. But it's like I try to tell her like, hey, date this way or date this way. And I feel like she just genuinely I think she genuinely like to be like pitiful. Again, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So don't copy my makeup tips, okay? I'm just trying to clean up my lips, okay? So 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 I'm like, hey, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, you should do that. But it's like she don't want better. She just wanna have somebody in her face. She don't care who it is. So I have to be mindful of that type of friend. I think it's my weakness. I have to be very mindful of that type of friend. Because you'll take anything. Let me see. And I'm not that type of person that wants to continue to do, you know. I think I just messed up my lip liner, but it's okay. I don't know nothing else about makeup, yeah. But I'm gonna fix it this way. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think it's fun to be like a female. Definitely if you're not like, yeah, she's understand. I feel a little white. Mhm. So anyway, this is just to play around with. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Go back to sleep. Good night, y'all. But so back to my friend. So I was like, it's like, so she's been dating, whatever. And I'm like, okay, so are you dating better or no, I'm dating the same guy. And I'm like, well, why are you still dating the same guy? I never understood that. Like, why are you dating the exact same guy? You know? And it's like, it's not that she really wants to date anybody per se. She just like to take care of somebody. And I never understood that. And I understand that some people are people that like to take care of people in general. I know people like to do that, you know? But there's a time and a place where you take care of people. When you have children, you can take care of yourself, you know? You take care of yourself. You don't take care of a grown man, you know? I just feel like she could do so much in her little bit of time that she's on this earth. I'm not saying that she's gonna pass away anytime soon. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's just like she should be able to do a lot of, she should be able to move. She should have a life. So I don't know what colors to use. So yeah, I just be feeling like I'm judging sometimes, and I get upset when she don't like take my advice. Because I feel like I'm beating a dead horse every time like we have a conversation, and I be getting very upset. Even though that's not my issue. So I have to like make sure I understand that that's not my issue. That's hers. So it's very important that I do this as a female. It's like I realize not just a female. I have to realize that, if she don't want to listen, that's her business. So I should never I should stop taking, you know, her situation a little bit serious than I do. Cause I feel like she don't take her situation serious, so why should I? Um, that's just how I'm seeing things. And y'all, please, again, I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay. It's called practice. One day I'm be a glamour queen, but not today, y'all. Not today. One day I'll be a glamour queen, but not today. The beautiful part about like me, well, the beauty of my friendship with her is that I try not to judge her to a extent. And that is like saying that I'm better than any of her situations. Like I will say I I think I paid for a guy's attention once upon a time. Um, and when I mean that is paid for it, I mean like I how can I say this? I paid for it. Like for him to come around or for me to see him, I probably had to give up like going to work or I was, I did something, you know, I did something. Wasn't, kosher all the time. So, but I kind of get upset because I'm like, darling, we supposed to be in the same, we're supposed to be in the same bracket. Not like bracket, money bracket, but we supposed to be on the same level of thinking. A little bit of pop. But we're not. And I think it's okay. I personally think it's okay now. And I try not to hold her situation by far. I just say this. I learned how to, you know, you can't really judge your next relationship off of somebody else's. But believe it or not, I see that most my age group and hers, it might be a very slim picking. So, and I think that's what I'm seeing now from her is a slim picking. I don't see necessarily. I don't really see necessarily like she's in a need of having a relationship. I just see like it's a slim picking. Y'all, please excuse the face. I don't know how to beat my face, y'all. So it's a slim picking. And I think that's what, like, when I see or when I talk to her, I kind of get, I kind of get scared just knowing that she's still. What is wrong with this eyelash? Come through, Peach McIntyre. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all stop. She can afford to get hers. She can afford to get her eyelashes done. I can't. I probably could if I like say no to my Dr. Pepper runs, my chewing gum runs. Let me see what I'm doing wrong in this camera. Okay, maybe. My Dr. Pepper runs, and oh yeah, and don't forget my Tuesday fried fish day that I enjoy eating. And what else? Now, if I gave up some stuff like that, yeah, I probably could get my eyelashes done. But yeah, sometimes mm-mm, I enjoy what I enjoy. So if y'all asking what am I drinking, I am drinking a very flat because I had it like for about okay. I try to sit down and drink it, but a very flat Dr. Pepper dark berry. Dark. Ooh, these eyelashes give me Tammy Faye vibes. Um, Dr. Pepper, well, it's dark berry Dr. Pepper. It's tasty, but it's flat now because I was trying to do it earlier this month and it didn't go through. So I wanted to talk about a couple of stuff. I am a big fan of old HBO shows. Well, how can I say it to be? It's not really old. It's just HBO shows. And no, I'm not going nowhere, y'all. I'm just practicing, trying to look like a lady, I guess, but not a lady of the night. Just trying to see how it looks to be glammed up. So I'm watching um this show on HBO actually, and I don't know if I can promote shows, but there's a show on HBO, and it's about New Orleans situation. So, so as I'm watching it, I can't believe I seen that in my life. Hold on. I can't believe I seen it. Like this actually happened in my lifetime. Y'all, I don't know if you ever realized that. Like 9/11 happened in my lifetime. Like I kind of feel like how, I'll be honest with you, I don't think none of my family experienced Pearl Harbor, but none of my family probably experienced, you know, mm, well, I can say they probably could. Mm, they probably could have experienced. Um, mm-mm. No, none of them. I think they passed away. Yeah, my family probably passed away at that time. So no, I would say they did not experience um none of that. So I think they probably passed away at that time. So, but I know a lot of us experienced 9/11, and No, I was in. I want to say I was in the second grade. No, what am I thinking about? I was in the 11th grade, not the second grade, y'all. I'm sorry. I was in 11th grade and I just came back from the gym when 9/11 happened. And I remember going upstairs and the teachers and everybody was around the TV. And it's like, oh, what's going on? Nonchalant. Like, ooh, little retard kid. Like, hey, what's going on? Where's the party? You know? And the lady was like, they just, the Twin Towers just collapsed. And I remember not knowing what was going on. We just knew the Twin Towers collapsed, right? And probably we got home. I stayed on the military base at the time, y'all. So when I stayed in the military base, they was like, where's your ID? Where are you going? And we had like guns and everything. Just chaotic. It was very fast paced. I can just tell you that for it was very fast paced. It wasn't nothing. It was very fast paced. Those 2 days was very fast paced. Um, then we got home. We found out what it was. I don't think the school actually told us what it was, but they told us it was chaotic by far, but it was worth it. It was. Nothing's worth, but it was worth not knowing all day. It was worth it. So our parents, you know, I don't know how most people parents did, but my parents was like, hey, something happened, and I think they had to downplay it. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not very clear of what took place. It was like a blank, but I just remember um one more spritz, okay? I just remember everything took place. Um and I just remember that it was so dull. That whole day was dull for some odd reason. The last 2 weeks was like it was coming and going. So I would love to talk about my when it hit me. Wouldn't mind talking about that. Because it didn't hit me until the following year. 9/11 didn't hit me until the following year. Um, it didn't hit me. I just remember now this seems like I'm being messy, but it seemed like everybody um just left the Twin Tower. Everybody had family that might been in there or whatever the case was, and nobody wasn't talking about New York. And suddenly the hallways was swept with like people talking about this and how they just left New York. And I'm like, how you just left New York and we was together all summer? Like, okay. But it was a very dull moment. 9/11 was very dull. I'm everywhere with this vlog, y'all. Please forgive me. I'm just trying to get used to it, okay? At the end of the day, that's what I am. And why not get used to it while looking like Lucy? So when I when I came to grips of what happened, that was a year ago, a year later, I did not know how to feel when definitely my stepdad had to um, leave. I remember him going in training, and gosh, he didn't leave. Like, he left like literally the year anniversary of 9/11. And I just, it was a terrible moment in my life. I had to get used to a single mom. Well, not really a single mom. I had to get used to my mother not being around her family. I had to get used to that because we was in Midwest, so we was in Kansas. Give it up to Kansas, y'all. Whoop, 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 whoop. Give it up to Kansas, Johnson City, outside. And yeah, that was, yeah, yeah, that was the hardest reality for me. It's like, what is this? Um, and I wasn't the only kid. Again, we was in a military base, and I feel so weird. I'm picking at the wrong eye. Hold on, y'all. Please forgive me. This feel weird. See, that's what I get. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but I just 9/11 was very weird and strange. Um, that was a year that most kids got in a lot of mischief. Definitely on my age group. Again, I'm in high school. We I didn't have that much. Um, yeah, parents was focusing on themselves, and we were just on the sideline, being grown, grown little kids. And I would love to see some of it. I see some of them, but 9/11 for any kid or teenager that had parents that was in the military at that time, we really came out of it. We did. We came out of it. And it was amazing the growth when I got older and the responsibilities that 9/11 had put on, us as kids. 9/11, they put a lot on us. Like, we had to be structured. We had to basically we had to be a little bit more stronger than our peers. Well, not really our peers, but our mom, you know? Or if you had a dad that was a stay at home dad and your mom was the military, or you had your grandma. Because some kids, they had to get shipped because both of the parents was in the military and both of them had tours. But I don't even know. Oh, never mind. I am sidetracking. being just seeing something I don't need to be looking at right now. But as I'm getting older, I appreciate that time. I do. I really appreciate being a teenager in 2000 and just 2000s. 2001, 2002, 2003, being an adult in 2014. That was my adult year. 2014 was my adult year. Um, yeah. I mean, I was still a teen, but 2014 I was 19 and I could make some choices on my own and that felt good. Mind you, bad choices, but it was good. You can skip through this video, y'all. I'm just rambling. I gotta get used to the camera. It's okay. But I'm looking at this notebook and like, I'm 30 minutes as it is. I don't know if I want to keep this video. But I just wanted to do my makeup and see how this ring light works. But I do want to talk about one thing. Let's go to our handy dandy notebook. Hold on. Let me get to it. I'm not for sure yet. I don't write nothing off of this book. It's not like you know, sometimes you have to write your feelings down to understand who you are. Okay. And I really wanted to go back to my talk, this thing about my friend and how I feel like I do look at relationships from her point of view. I'm sorry, it's bugging me. This, you know what? Okay. Before I know how to do this, I had a good old mascara. Okay. That's all. A good old mascara, yeah. Because that drives me crazy. Yeah, that drives me crazy. Yeah. So anyway, it is what it is, y'all. Bam. Okay. Those eyelashes are driving me crazy. So as I'm like looking at some things about her, I'm noticing, darn, she's still picking the same guys, still weed, or she's still going to like social media, or damn, that must be a very slim picking on men our age, or you know, a man that's a little bit more mature, man that knows that he don't his goal is not to look for have a place to stay, you know? He already have a place to stay. So then I'd be like, man, am I being too judgmental or what? Because there shouldn't be like there should be a boundary. There should be a common sense boundary. Say, hey, I got kids. I can't. Mm-mm, we can't stay together. Or and that kind of scares me. It does. That type of situation scares me. I'm gonna say, but I'm going to not settle. Um, I'm not gonna settle. I don't want to settle. I don't need to settle. I don't want to, and I don't have to. And suddenly, I see a lot of times women typically settle because that's all they know. Um, but you don't have to settle because that's all you know. You can, and this is what I've been doing. Is writing a man's list. Y'all, that man's list got bigger after every bad relationship I had. Um, it's super big. Darn to dirty nails to um unnecessary lying. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something before I leave. Somebody said it's okay to lie to your partner or to the person you about to date, or I don't believe in that. Your truth can never be that bad. And that's how I look at life. Like this makeup job I'm just did. Somebody said to me and say, "Girl, you suck in makeup." I know, but it's okay. But it's more like you don't have to really um you don't have to really do a lot of stuff on people's terms. And a lot of times people get upset because like definitely I see guys get upset with me because I don't have to settle for you. I don't have to settle for lies. You can just tell me the truth. And when a guy don't tell me the truth, I feel like I can never trust him with anything. And that is with even my woman part. Couldn't trust you. But and when she said that, I was like, every why do you want that? Like, what is so great about somebody lying? I never understood that. Like, it gets on my nerves when I hear. Definitely if I hear like a stupid lie. For example, um, a guy works somewhere, and then he has to tell you he had a job that paid more than what his job he got now. And all you can do is say, "Why are you here?" Because you don't really like the job. This is your only option. So, with that being said, hold on, y'all, I gotta fix this. With that being said, whatever, I just feel like if I identify a bad lie, I know you're gonna tell me some stupid stuff off the top. Just like if I ask a guy, "Hey, Do you live with anybody?" He was like, "Oh, I got me a place." You got what? I just moved into a place and I'm just here with my people. So you don't have a place. Interesting. You could have told me you didn't have a place. You didn't have to tell me you was with your people because I know that's where you need to be at. So I feel like if a guy can't tell me the truth instantly, there's no point of us being together. But y'all beautiful people. Y'all saw me like mess up my face. And now I gotta wash it off before I go hit the lay. Because I really wanted to go to the gym tonight, but not tonight, but in the morning. But it's Sunday. I'm going to eat pork tomorrow and some greens. So I'll work it out on Monday, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful night. And let me go wash my face so I can. So I can just be chilling tomorrow. I might come back on here with a topic, but I just chit chat with y'all. I was everywhere as usual, but it's okay. I can't stay on topic, but I will one day. Y'all have a good night.